Hi everybody, thank you for supporting this seminar series. It's the first time in a long time where I've sat in front of a camera and recorded a lecture or given a lecture. I'm pretty sure I'm already doing it or I speak too fast. So if I don't quite make an hour or miss it by a mile, I do apologize. I do need to remember how to pace myself and not just speak a million miles an hour when I'm talking into the camera. I don't know why. I'd rather talk to 400 students than a camera where I'm just looking directly into my webcam. Freaks me out quite a bit. So again, once again, thank you for supporting this. This will be recorded. It's currently being recorded on Zoom, and I'll set up a private playlist on YouTube that you guys can get access to, and that should be all good to go. I'll also, my tripod is coming from my iPhone. My iPhone records better video than my DSLR camera now. So I'll get a 2-minute and a 5-minute video explaining one of these concepts. If I don't make the hour in this because I speak too quickly, then I will make an extra video for you guys explaining something to do with what we talked about. So this one's on organic chemistry. There's another one which is regular chemistry, or just sort of your basic year 10, 11, 12 and part of first year uni chemistry. I'll also go on 7 to 10 science and one for 11, 12 biology. They'll all be run in the same fashion. It will be more of a lecture, me doing the thing that I hate the most, was sitting here and talking to the camera. But they'll all follow that same setting. I'll do the seminar. It's not, I mean, there's no benefit to watching it live. I won't really be interacting. I'll just be talking and using my whiteboard. But now, as you can see, I have a HD webcam, and you should be able to see the whiteboard very clearly. I'll also be giving out tutorial questions after each of the seminars regarding the topics that we've gone through. So with this one, I teach from 3 till 7 on Tuesday, so the video and the tutorial questions will likely come out some point after 7 o'clock. So if they're not out straight away, I do apologize. If I do get a little break in the afternoon, I will get it set up. Hopefully I can get a direct from Zoom to YouTube link. That will make things a lot easier. Okay, enough of me talking a million miles an hour. I have no idea how long I'm speaking for. So, organic chemistry. Organic chemistry is the study of carbon-based compounds. It used to be the study of carbon-based compounds that were in living things. When I first started chemistry, that's pretty much what it was. But as I say all the time, we have these hard and fast rules, and then we just break them because we find other stuff. And that's part of the fabric of science, is that it's constantly evolving and adapting. It doesn't sit still. It's not. Yeah, it's always changing. That's what I'll say. So, 10-week seminar is basically how I would present the entirety of year 11 and 12. The first part of organic chem in first year. And we'll pick it apart bit by bit. No fluff, no anything but exactly what I think you need to know, and nothing else. The tutorial questions will ask you to apply that knowledge to a broader range of things, but right now we are just looking at this is what it is, this is what it does, this is why it doesn't. So simple and logical, it's how my brain works. So the first week we're doing carbon, the periodic table, and the silicon theory. I think I just made the phrase silicon theory up, but there is a theory based on why we use silicon, why we don't have silicon as organic chemistry, sorry, as the backbone of organic chemistry, but we have carbon. So valency, polarity, and intermolecular forces. Probably the most important we have them all, because it underpins everything that comes after it. The intermolecular forces, they denote whether something has a high boiling point, if it's soluble in another liquid, if it volatilizes or it's highly volatile. The functional groups determine the intermolecular forces. The intermolecular forces determine what the functional groups do, so on and so forth. So functional group, anes, enes, and ynes. Sort of the first thing you learn in organic chemistry and how to name hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons being hydrogen and carbon. And then we learn about the functional groups. And the reason we learn about the hydrocarbons and the anes, enes, and ynes first is because they make up the backbone of all of the organic compounds. So the functional group for alcohol is OH minus, but it's still attached to carbon and hydrogen. Everything comes back to carbon and hydrogen, and I'm sure you'll get sick of me saying the words intermolecular forces and hydrocarbon and backbone by the end of it. So intermolecular forces and the boiling point. So how intermolecular forces manipulate the boiling point of something. So what we'll do here in this first one, and I hope I'm sharing the right screen and you can't just see my email. I hope you can't just see my email though. Just